Welcome to Strategies for Success in your ENC 1102 argument course. I am Shakita Allen.
And I'm Greg Shaberg.
In this workshop, we will be providing you with helpful study tips and strategies on how to be successful in your writing course. Without further ado, let's get started.
One of the first things that you should do in any class is carefully read the syllabus. Fortunately, finding your syllabus is easy. Log on to Canvas and click on the Simple Syllabus link from the menu on the left-hand side of your ENC 1102 Canvas shell. Make sure that you note your instructor's name, office phone and room numbers, email address, and office hours. Becoming familiar with this information will help you successfully contact your instructor in case you have a question, a problem accessing or submitting an assignment, or a personal situation that you'd like to make your instructor aware of, such as a family emergency that'll prevent you from attending class. The syllabus should also list any required texts. In ENC 1102, you won't have an assigned textbook. Instead, your instructors will either provide text for you via Canvas, or they will ask you to find text that you would like to use to complete your assignments. You'll also find those all-important assignment due dates within your instructor's pacing schedule on the syllabus. Please make a note of each deadline. Place these deadlines on your planner or in your phone to help you better manage your academic workload and time throughout the semester. Also in the syllabus, you'll find your instructor's attendance policies. I encourage you to read over these carefully so that you understand what is expected of you throughout the semester. Along with attendance policies, be sure to note your instructor's late work policies. If you hand in an essay late, what penalty might you incur? Are you allowed to make up quizzes? Is there extra credit allowed? All of these questions are usually addressed in the syllabus. Finally, note the withdrawal deadlines for the semester. While no one registers for a class to eventually drop it, sometimes things happen, and students must withdraw in order to attend to these situations that pop up in their lives. While it might not be the most engaging document, the syllabus is one of the most important texts you will read in ENC 1102, so make reading it one of your top priorities.
You also want to pay a close attention to the announcements link in Canvas. Normally, instructors will post important information regarding class meetings or cancellations. They will also include specific information about class assignments or deadlines. As a good study habit, be sure to check your announcements page each day of class so that you can keep up with important information.
Now let's talk about modules. By clicking on Modules in the Canvas menu, you will usually find most of the information necessary to successfully complete an assignment. The important thing to remember is that many instructors include supplemental handouts like sample papers, rubrics, brainstorming templates, MLA information, logical fallacies, and more. Be sure to check your modules thoroughly for supplemental material that can help facilitate writing your drafts. Students come to us and say things like, "I'm having problems figuring out a compromise for my Rogerian argument." We'll ask to take a look at their Canvas module, and sure enough, there'll be a resource to help students develop a compromise. Each time these students say, "I never knew that was there." By thoroughly checking out each module, you can find resources uploaded by your instructor that will help make writing your drafts a whole lot easier. In addition to the modules section of your Canvas shell, you might also find many helpful supplemental documents by going to the Canvas menu on the left and clicking on Files. Instructors might place some of their supplemental documents there. Be sure to check both areas to find documents that can assist you while writing each of your drafts.
Your assignments links will normally be the location of where you will actually submit the assignments. Some instructors may have assignments embedded in modules. However, You will typically find the specific work to be completed and uploaded under assignments on Canvas. There may also be files on Canvas as well, where instructors may provide additional information and directions about each assignment. A good study habit will be to scan your assignments for details about when each assignment is due and points earned. If you click on an assignment and it indicates that it is locked, this typically means that the assignment is past the due date, and you will need to reach out to your instructor about additional opportunities to complete the missed assignment. You can also check the progress under grades on Canvas. Keep in mind that each instructor is different in terms of grading. Some instructors go by a point system, whereas others may provide specific grades. Also, there are weighted grades as well, which means that certain assignments may weigh more in completion than others. You can also access BrainFuse from Canvas as well. BrainFuse is the online tutoring site where students can upload their papers for professional feedback. Be sure to click on the link for BrainFuse tutoring to access the site. Now let's turn our attention to essay development. It is important to understand the purpose of each of your writing assignments for the ENC1102 argument course. Each essay you create will be for a different type of writing purpose, and each purpose will consist of a different method of writing. Be sure to read the directions carefully and critically think about the type of writing you are required to compose. For example, when understanding how to write a rhetorical analysis, it is important to note that you are writing about the effectiveness of the argument in a piece of writing or video, which means that you are not agreeing or disagreeing with the argument. You are providing the reader with evidence of how well the argument is in persuading the audience. In a Toolman argument, you are taking a stance on an issue. Therefore, your job is to think about current issues today and provide a central idea about what should be done about the issue and why. It is also important to respect the opposing viewpoints and provide some of that information in writing while offering a rebuttal to those viewpoints. Finally, in a Rogerian argument, it is important to understand that you will not take a stance but act as a mediator between two sides of an argument. For this writing, you will practice close reading to understand the two opposing points and provide those viewpoints in writing. It is only at the end of the essay where you will provide a consensus or common ground for the two conflicts.
It's here where I'd like to emphasize a couple of things. Remember that the rhetorical analysis focuses on the effectiveness of the author's argument, not on whether the author was right. Analyze the argument. Don't argue for or against the claim of the author or filmmaker. Regarding the Toolman argument, many students forget to address the opposing view. So remember to present an objective overview of the other side's argument. After that, explain to your readers why yours is the better position. If you don't address the opposing viewpoint in your essay, you haven't met the expectations laid out by your instructor on the assignment sheet. Finally, with the Rogerian, you're going to definitely have an opinion regarding the topic, but try to maintain as neutral a tone as possible so it doesn't appear that you're too biased. You want both sides to buy into your compromise, and if one side feels that you're favoring the other, you'll have problems achieving that goal. Also, select your topic carefully. Choosing an extremely polarizing topic like abortion or death penalty might cause you trouble as you're trying to develop a compromise that concedes something on each side. Create a general outline of your topic first to help you see the argument through before you select an extremely controversial topic. Now, the one thing that Ms. Allen and I want to stress is that one essay can have many smaller assignments attached to it. Each of these assignments will have a certain number of points. You're not going to simply write an essay and turn it in for a grade. Instructors might have you submit a topic for approval. Some might have you submit outlines, while others will have you submit an annotated bibliography. Your instructor might have you submit a draft of a claim. Many instructors will have you participate in peer and/or professional review sessions from which you'll have to write up the feedback you receive and what changes you plan to make based on the feedback. These are just a few of the smaller required assignments that might make up the larger essay assignment. And as I said, each contains points. While the point values for these smaller assignments might seem low, they do add up. So be sure to identify, complete, and submit all assignments that lead up to your handing in that final draft of your essay.
As Greg stated earlier, you will most likely be completing your essay in parts, which means that you will likely develop your thesis statement first, which is the central point or argument of your essay. Your thesis statement should be specific enough to provide points of analysis that you will discuss or argue in the body of your essay. After the thesis statement, you will most likely develop the introduction paragraph, which will include a hook, background information, possibly a summary, and the thesis statement. From there, you will develop the body and conclusion paragraphs. Again, what is important to remember is that each part that you complete for the essay will count as separate grades. If you happen to miss class, you will miss a section of the essay to complete. Therefore, it is important to keep up with where you are in the development of the essay.
Let's now focus on some of the resources available to you at TCC that provide academic support to students throughout each semester. And we're going to start by bragging a bit about how the Learning Commons can support you in ENC 1102. For this course, the Learning Commons is your one-stop academic support center here on campus. We provide in-person and online writing, reading, and English skills support. We're open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. On the second floor of the Learning Commons, a tutor can help you brainstorm for an essay, provide advice regarding your intro, body, and conclusion, work with you on developing your claim, and discuss with you any recurring grammatical errors that he or she encounters throughout the essay. Our tutors can also assist with helping you become a more effective and efficient college reader. They can help you with understanding the directions of your assignment, identifying main ideas and supporting details in articles that you're reading, building vocabulary, and increasing the speed at which you read. If you're in a course that is not in your major field of study, these tutors are invaluable with helping you understand text filled with unfamiliar words or jargon. Our tutors can also focus on a particular grammar skill that is causing you trouble. If you have historically had issues with a skill, let's say comma splices, fragments, run-ons, or subject-verb agreement, let us know, and we'll work with you on that skill until you feel confident about it. We help with citation formatting as well. In ENC 1102, you'll probably be citing your sources using MLA format. If you'd like assistance formatting your in-text or works cited citations, we can help. Finally, if you need a tutor to assist you with technology, our tutors can assist you both online and in person during our open hours. If you're taking an online course, you can receive help from our tutors during our hours of operation, or you can get help via BrainFuse. As Ms. Allen said, BrainFuse is an online tutoring platform that can assist students both synchronously and asynchronously, which is great on the weekends or late in the evening when the Learning Commons is closed. This service can be accessed by logging onto Canvas, clicking on your ENC 1102 course, and clicking on BrainFuse Online Tutoring, found in the menu on the left-hand side of your course's Canvas shell. You can also access many online resource guides, handouts, videos, and workshop recordings on our Learning Commons website.
There is also academic success coaching to help you prepare and stay focused for classes. In a success coaching conference, You can learn study skills and strategies for better retention of course material. You can also learn how to combat test anxiety and procrastination, get organized, improve stress management, and maintain work-life balance between school and personal responsibilities. If you would like to meet with a success coach, you can drop by in person or meet virtually by signing in through QList.
Last but certainly not least, the TCC library can assist you with all of your research needs. The library is connected to the Learning Commons and is open the same hours as the Learning Commons. In the library, students can make appointments with a librarian to discuss how to best conduct research for papers they're working on. Students can print out sources and check out materials to use in their papers. Students can even reserve a study room to work in for group study or projects. One of the best resources that can be found in the library's website is the ENC1102 Research Guide. Let's take a moment to find out how to access this great resource. So, when you get to the TCC homepage, click on Resources, then scroll down a bit till you find Library. Click on Library. Once you're to the library homepage, scroll down to the Research Guides icon and click. Find your course, English, and which English? ENC 1102 Argument and Persuasion. Remember to click the Argument and Persuasion link, not the supplemental reader link. Now that you're on the Research Guides page, you can access all sorts of helpful information to help you write your papers and research your topic. One of the best is the Articles and Databases tab. If you click there, all of the databases that your instructors and the librarians recommend for this course appear on one page, and you can start doing your research right away. Each of these pages also has a mini tutorial that the librarians put together to help you utilize the resource effectively. So check out this resource. It is wonderful. It'll help you throughout the entire semester.
Thank you for joining. We hope that these strategies will help you succeed in ENC 1102. If you have any questions, let us know by reaching out to us by email or phone. We appreciate you watching.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great semester.